Good morning, morning, morning. See everyone here this morning. I don't always perform better than the chickens. Everyone likes the chickens. Everyone should be subscribed to Minnesota Black Robe Regiment and watch the chickens. I'll say that much. Here we go. Here's his. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's TC's. You guys should be following him. He's a good dude, and he's doing important stories about some of these cops in Minnesota and some of the corruption. And he was a correctional deputy, so he knows a lot of sources, is what I'll say. Good morning, Squid. Let's see who else we got. We got Jen. Good morning. Tamara. Good morning. Greta. Who else we got in here? Sheila. Photo lady. Oh, there's Gary. Good morning. Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to show you guys something. I'm still laughing that the leeches, they're big time mad today and last night. We were doing our show with Brett, which was a great show. And Brett and Teresa are just great people. And turn that down a little bit more. It's a little bit loud for me. They're just great people. And they've dealt with all the Otter Creek BS, and they've dealt with things the right way. But they felt the need to move and get away from it. But it was good having Brett on, talking to him about his service, and we even talked about like some of the attacks he's endured. And while we were on, obviously we were the topic of discussion on the shit show, and we had their trolls come in. And you know what's funny is I don't care about that. I don't want to talk about their show, but they talk about us, and then people come in. They're like, "Oh, they're talking about you again." It's like, why can't these people leave me alone? Well, there's one out there, Stupid Dave. I'm gonna pull up a thing here. Stupid Dave has been trying to. He's been trying to be in contact with me for years, or for a year, over a year now. I believe it was July. It'll take me a little bit to find this. But yeah, I believe it was July of last year where he was trying to get into my groups. And I've told him several times I want nothing to do with him. Like, leave me alone. Stay the hell away from me. Like, he's just he has this unhealthy infatuation with Jeremy and just feels the need to just attack. And I've wanted no part of him from day one. So let me find this. I'm looking through these old posts, and some of them, oh my god, are hilarious. And oh yeah, these are almost every single one of these are screenshots I've taken. But oh, Jeremy doctored them. It was like, okay, like these were literally Lynette's accounts. Like, I don't want to be talking about this dude. I want him to leave me alone. I can't make that any more clear. It's just like the attorney. You don't need my attention. You need a therapist. Go talk to a therapist. But I'll show you where it eventually went to. Oh, here we go. This is one of his monikers. So, like, this is a screenshot. This was September of last year. Now, this is him like putting up Jeremy's content. It's just this sickness. And it's like, dude, just move on with your life. So that's him like trying to get, to Jeremy. But I'm going to look here. I've got more on this guy. See, I have a system. I've been attacked before. So I have a system that when I see people doing stuff, I screenshot it and it gets filed. Like, there are places where I know I can keep some of this stuff. Made the mistake of watching a few minutes of them this morning. Right? Right. They call me vagination, but yet I'm sexually harassing people. Like, seriously? Like, they just look ridiculous. Oh, and people sent me a clip. Apparently, I'm going to jail for RICO. No other crimes, just RICO. For doing my show. And mocking them. That's what they hate. They hate that it's mocking. What the hell? TC, thank you. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be gifting people memberships. I appreciate it. And what's funny about this is really he came to the show because he's got beef with Tat. Well, that's fine. Handle that on his stuff. I've already told this guy not to use my content. Oh, this is it. This is his buddy that he had a falling out with. This is how we all got all of his information. This is his buddy Walla. They're not friends anymore. And yeah, Walla was mad that Jeremy was liking big booty girls on Instagram. Well, if that's a crime, I'm guilty. But yeah, him and Walla had a falling out, and this is what happens. You get these people who have they've got mental issues going on, and they turn on each other. That's why when, like, I don't have enemies. When anyone has a problem with me, or if I have I just get away from them. Like, I don't need to talk crap about them. I just move on. But I'm gonna find because yeah, here's more things from him. This is from August of 2023. So there he is. So this is a threat number 2. So that's him and Tat going at it. Paul Hembry. Wow, he's been quiet since he got outed. So yeah, just this thing, and he's used all these on his show. It's one thing to have to go back and forth on Facebook, but when you're taking it, into other avenues, and I'm only like someone will say, "You're doing that right now." Yes, I am, but there's a reason why I'm doing it because he has taken this way too far. Like I could be showing all this stuff. Oh, here we go. Again, how many Facebook accounts does this guy have? Here's another one. Cancel Jeremy Hales. Like, dude, if this is your mission in life, you need to stop. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm looking where he was trying to get into my group here, and I've got the screenshots. I've got them also on my phone, but just showing more of this guy. He's had an unhealthy infatuation. So him and Tat going at it again. And this has been their beef. And that's okay. You can have beef with him. But when I bring people onto my show, that doesn't give you carte blanche to attack me. And I've told this guy several times, stay away from me. Here we go. This one. This is August 18th. So there he is. Like, it's not the one I'm looking for, but it is in here. This is easier than going through my screenshots. Because a lot of the screenshots I haven't posted onto any of these groups. But this one I'm looking for, I know that I did. Because he badly wanted into my group. And it was because me and DJ Radis, we were making fun of Lynette. And we were not expecting this to be court. We were just doing this because it was funny. I thought, we would send this stuff to Jeremy. The obvious hate channel refers to everyone else as a hater. Right. Like, like the video. Thank you, TC. But, this was just funny to us. We were just shit posting and just laughing. Like, and most of it was because it was so over the top with everything they were doing. Oh, I got stuff on Raylene Worley, Shara. Marla. Like all these people. The stuff I've got on Lynette, oh my God. I'm just going to show this. Okay, all the stuff they say about me, okay? Oh, I'm going to jail. Look, they were talking about August 5th, 2023. Paul Hembry was complaining about CPS reports then, saying, you can't file false reports. These guys. It's a gaggle of dunces. But yeah, I'm looking for this one about stupid Dave just to show he wanted my attention. He wanted my attention. I literally made a post because back then Lynette was posting so much that we went a day and a half without her posting, that I was like, oh my God, we finally went a day and a half. Has she talked to a lawyer who told her to stop posting? And then she posted. But that's how big of a story it was. Where is it at here? That's the downside with all these idiots. They all posted so much. There's so many screenshots. Thankfully, I already had a system where I knew they could be kept. Uncle Frank's coming on the show after he gets a haircut. That's awesome. I would like to talk about your time in the service. We don't have to. We can talk about whatever you're comfortable talking about. We don't have to get into it all. But I would like to talk to you about it. People back then saying that Russ was going to get Jeremy arrested. That never happened. Look at this. July 24th of 2023. Another thing that he did. Wow. Like this dude, I've been always talking about the content. Like he doesn't have content. But dude, this is so unhealthy. Look at this. This is his ex account. He just claimed my video. Well, yeah, you're showing his stuff. Like, dude, don't show other people's stuff. And I'm not going to help him. I'm not going to help him. I'm just going to let him keep digging. And there's a reason I'm showing you guys this. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Like, I didn't want to do a stupid Dave show, but I've got tons of people sending me messages this morning, people who've clipped everything, because he has threatened me. Oh yeah, here, this one, he created another channel. This was July 22nd. Like, dude, the begging for views. And he still only has like 1,000 subscribers. It's like, dude. Exposing Jeremy Hales. Like, seriously, dude? The arrow still, yeah. Le bucket pouper. We're all bucket shitters. Because I'll show you what I sent to him this morning. Another one. Like, July 22nd. Another one. Like, this dude. Dude, you got to get out, go for a walk or something, dude. This one was July 18th. Like, just nonstop with this guy. And this is why I took these. I knew I saw his infatuation with Jeremy. I saw it. Yeah, here we go. Here's the one he did where Lynette got into his DMs. Like, that was July 20th. I beg for views and I only have 644. Well, that's fine, but like, if you're not getting the views off your Jeremy content, you probably should find something else. Oh, this one I'm going to show just to show how bad the haters have. This is how bad they are. Look, report all of Jeremy's videos like a year ago. They were trying to get Jeremy taken down. And look, Marla, Acevedo, Mike, like the same people who are still out there. Like, now they're doing it to me. They're doing it to DJ Radis. Like they're reporting my stream for sexual content. And it's like, okay. Here we go. Here you go. This is a classic. John Cook. Jeremy Hale's ex-wife and ex-fiance will now be participating in the Otter Creek saga. Talking about what it was like to live with Jeremy, how he treated his own children. Hurry up, my little stitches. Tell Jeremy, you promised before you went back north that Mary Russell, myself, and Michelle would be in jail. All your puppets believed you. Quit farming the town of Otter Creek and face it. There's only 5 people in this town that like you, and 3 of them work for you. Only 5 people, huh? And 3 of them work for you. This is the same guy who said that the Grangers work for him. Like, just ridiculous. And now I'm going to be... Veteran Nation doctored that. That wasn't John Cook. I can already see what they're going to argue next. Yeah. I doctored something a year ago. Here's another John Cook post. I always love going through these. It reminds me of what it used to be. This is what's going to happen to Otter Creek. They have champagne taste on the water budget. Oh, and then here's Marla. Dummies. Nobody works for Jeremy. He's private contractors. Oh, yeah. But this is what they were trying to say back then. It's funny how their narrative has changed over time. I do love this one. This is when John and Lynette they posted this video of Harley, and they were talking about how they can go to the park because now there's no kids there. The danger to her, really, the park equipment's not the big danger. It's the kids. All that park equipment, do you think it gets cleaned? I mean, the sun will disinfect a lot of stuff, but why is this not? Sorry, my thing here is messing up. Why is it? Come on. Cancel. Get me out of this. Ah, damn it. I gotta go all the way down to the bottom. That's the downside. Like, Facebook is so wonky some days. Oh, I see Angie's in here. A lot of us were in the group where JC said that until she removed everything. Oh yeah, but we had screenshots. That's why doing this stuff is so dumb. Like they were in, and what's funny is we've replaced her waging a Facebook war with now Bubbles doing it, and the leeches. So I do have to laugh. It's like you guys have not learned. Like Facebook, you did not win anything with Facebook. You just lied. You just lied, and Lynette lost. Claims to be a minister. Yeah, she does. Why does she bear false witness? Exactly. Interesting how that works. Oh, see, we got Max Lab in here. Okay, we're getting back. Oh, no, I'm still in August. So much of this stuff. Now I got to scroll through it all again. Yep, still in August. Some of these things, when I look at them, they make me laugh. Just to know where we're at now. Hold on, this one's funny. It's another John Cook post. Oh, what's that? What did he post? He posted their information. Big shout out to Go Blues 2. Great place to get seafood, but they allowed me to come on their property and collect enough cinder blocks to make the houses I need to build for our tortoises. And that was Cook posting her information. Okay, now I'm back in July. Sorry, guys. I know this is taking a while. Royal Flush. Yeah, that was supposed to be last night. They're just trying to drum up stuff for views. I've already shown that one. Hudson sister and the poop in the property line. That's the good thing about them getting the fence is they don't need to call the sheriff anymore about poop. Squid's on her vacation. Hey, I hope you have a great time. I know you said you guys were going because you paid for it. Got kicked out of YouTube. Don't know what you did. Interesting. Everybody, if you can help Uncle Frank, please do. Okay, we're in July. The one thing I will say is Bruce did shut Lynette up. Finally, she gets it. Only thing is, he's now doing it. And it's like, not the smartest thing in the world. I still laugh when I get stuff from Otter Creek Uncensored. They're still in there thinking, oh, we can talk in here. Yeah, there's people in there talking. There's moles in there. Now watch, they'll do another purge to get their own people out again. Oh yeah, he also goes by Justin J.J. Hughes. Like, I love when these guys they do the fake accounts and think we won't know it's them. Here. See, it's been a coordinated effort, Paul Hembry. Mr. Let's call him Hales, Mr. 5150. See, all this stuff, that's how we figured out who Paul was. Bubbles has made himself defendant. Huh? I mean, we'll see. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, that was when she was posting. She was posting her court case and was like, I'm taking him to court. And it kept getting dismissed for no evidence. And that was Grudge Judge. Oh, come on. Where is it? Don't tell me it's. I hope it's not in comments. I'm gonna have to. I'll have to look. I thought for sure I had a big post about it. It's probably in one of these where it's like I had other things. Well, pretty much. Here's the point of this, and I'll keep looking here to find it. Oh, I do love this one. Cook raging about the votes because it's fraudulent voting in campgrounds. You can legally vote from a campground. If you live in the campground, you can legally vote. You can't vote twice in two different places for the oh wait, no, that's not. You can't vote twice in the same election from different places. You can only vote in one precinct. Here's Lynette showing his stuff again. But what I've got, I've got where Stupid Dave, he tried to join my Facebook group that I was managing. And it was just to come in and shit post and, just tackle his BS. And I know some of you have seen where he has taken my Facebook comments, used them on his show, put them in other groups and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, look, I don't care if you use the Facebook posts. I really don't. But I was very clear with him, you're not to use my copyrighted content, which he still is doing. He is still doing. But he badly wanted my attention. Sorry, I'm still looking for this. I do know I have it. I for sure have it. But yeah, he wanted to come into my groups. I denied him. He wanted to post stuff. He wanted interaction and whatnot. And the thing is, I made it very clear, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, do not use my content. Stay the hell away from me. Some of these are so funny. But yeah, so he wanted attention from me. And then this happened last night. So I had DJ Radis on the channel the other night. Just because I watch every video you post doesn't make me a stalker. I told Spawn Trooper he was being a snake and not playing nice. Keep copyright striking him. Someone find out the lawyer Bubbles got for not paying fees. The fees, he's going to pay his fees. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Bruce pays his fees. Where's Mr. Trooper and the squirrel? They, they're not on every thing that I do. So here he is. He clearly is still watching my stuff. Open threats are a risky play. He timestamps it. Now this is to me. Okay, here I'll put my picture down here. Oh. So this is to me. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Damn it. So I know it's hard to see. Hold on. Maybe there's a way I can. Let me download these onto here. I normally don't like doing this, but I do want you guys to be able to see this. What? Why is it? Some days Facebook just sucks. The way it tries to save stuff. Okay, I think I got it all. Let's see. Where's the first one? I can get rid of this old stuff. Okay. So yeah, here he. Nope. Wrong screen. So here he's clearly watching my show. Open threats are a risky play. Just saying, surprise Mike would platform such nonsense if he wishes to be perceived as a good guy and keep this channel in good standing. Also, Tat, I refrain every day from speaking about you. I mean, you're not worth it. No one is on this panel. Have fun, Tat. With this admission, everyone is watching, mate. Okay. I don't care what beef he has with Tat. You're making comments on my channel. I have made it clear I want nothing to do with you, dude. I've made it clear. But yet, here he is. He wants attention. He's coming. Like, you have a problem with Tat? Go take it up with Tat. Like, I'm not gonna, when I have a guest on, unless if they badly break break the law or, do something really bad. I didn't hear any threats. That Tat just said, "Hey, we had an agreement that we were going to let bygones be bygones. This guy broke it. He does anything else, I'm going to take action." That's what was said. I didn't hear any threats. And then coming into my comments and making this, it's like, dude. So that's where I was like, "Are you going to cry?" Oh wait, you did. Yeah, he went to he went to the leeches and cried about it. Oh wait, here we go. This is what he puts next. "I have a really funny comeback I could throw your way, but hashtag we are the good guys, and you are just further proving you're a bully full of hate. By the way, okay, they're calling me Vagination, but I'm the bully." Okay. By the way, put one finger down if you know you did wrong, but have no way to defend your actions. What's my action? So instead, you try to bully the messenger. No, dude, you came to me. You came to me. You're not the messenger. You came to me. Someone else saying, "Hey, here's what happened." They would be the messenger. But you want Dave. You keep coming to me, and I keep telling you, stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from me. God forbid a creator gets upset when his safety and privacy are threatened on another's platform. Your safety and privacy was not threatened. And this is proof of that. If your safety and privacy were threatened, you'd be going to the cops. That's the thing. And the channel owner sits and allows it. Do you hear yourself right now, Mike? Come on, man, you're better than this. Didn't your CO teach you better than this? Did my CO teach me anything? CO is your boss. Is your boss really? If you're talking about the Marine Corps, wouldn't you say my drill instructor? Any of my other instructors? COs don't teach people. I put, you've been stalking me for over a year. I still have screenshots of you trying to get into my Facebook groups. Here's a threat for you. Stop stalking me, or you will force my hand into action. Now, if he wants to say that's a threat, dude, go right ahead. But I will be taking legal remedies. Jeremy has all the proof, and they have a poop bucket. They bucket pooper. Get emotional. Unless Stark pays his fee within 60 days to the bar. Yeah, it's going to get paid. Like, everybody keeps freaking out. Milclon is basically saying his mental health, you're all of your fault. Well, as you just saw, he's been posting about this for well over a year. Like, raging about this for well over a year. The dude, like, and I've said this several times. I said this back when him and Slug, because that's the other thing. He brought Slug into this. Slug attacked me because of him. Slug attacked me, and I've got the proof of it. Like, Slug, I wasn't even on Slug's radar until this guy got involved. And if I know Dave is going to watch this, Dave, if you don't think I have that video, I got it. I've got it. I got that video. I got the video where it showed that you, Slug, and Bruce you said you're going to bring him into the emails. Trust me, I got it. I save all this stuff. I don't talk about you until you do this crap. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about the leeches. But you guys, I was on stream last night. What did I get? They're talking about you. People sending me clips. Like, and then I put, stop stalking me or you'll force my hand into action. I don't go to your shitty channel, but you sure can't stay off mine. And that's true. I don't want to go to his channel. Listen to that again, buddy. Again, okay. Look at how much stuff he writes, right? Mine is very short and simple. You want to know how you can tell if someone's got mental issues? If they ramble, okay? If they want to talk and talk and talk. It's the same thing that the leeches have. It's the same thing that Lynette has. It's the same thing that Bruce has. They think you're not on their side because you're not hearing them. That's what they think. And then they give you this. They give you this long, rambling thing. It's like, no, people don't believe you because you look insane. Depression is really, lost my husband of 23 years in June. Depression gets really hard. I'm getting along better now every day. It gets less painful, but the hurt hasn't left. I'm sorry for your loss, Cindy. I hope you have a lot of good memories. Focus on the memories. Oh, absolutely. This dude is watching. He is 100% watching. Like, he can't get enough. Like, when they talk about me, I really don't care. And people will, like I've said, if they start crossing a line, clip it, send it to me. I've got clips. Trust me, I'm building it all up. Yeah, this is it. Milton plays the victim like Lynette. Yeah. At any point, he could just go away. At any point. So let's go through his rambling freaking nonsense here. Listen to that again, buddy. I said something like, I am shocked. Someone hasn't looked it up. I could care less about you. Hiding something? Dude, if you care less about me, why are you always talking about me? Why have you tried to get into my Facebook groups? Show me where I've done a Super Dave show. Show me where I've put your comments up. I only do it when you reach out to me in a show like this. You don't want it? Stop contacting me or stop talking about me. Stop going to people like Slug and trying to get them to threaten me. Oh, I've got all of Slug's threats. He's that dummy still hasn't deleted them off of Twitter. You don't think I have those screenshots? Guess what? You're an accomplice. You're the one who brought me to him. You're an accomplice to threats. You want to talk about RICO? RICO requires crimes. RICO requires crimes. Guess what? You and Slug have engaged in the exact same thing. I could hold you both accountable. Bottom line is, man, you, sir, are a public figure with a public channel and other public affairs. People can mention you. You've gone beyond mentioning me. You've stolen my content. I've gotten threats from Slug, the guy that you brought in. So you both are a party to that. Dude, you are stalking. You are stalking is criminal. Like, you've gone on to multiple platforms to discuss me, to follow my content, to see what I'm doing. You've done this. He's the little boy who has to get the very winded last word. Oh, absolutely. Milton calls me a troll. I will also call him. Oh, he's a definite troll. People like Fleas, Bubble, Slug are what you think are American spies against the citizens of the USA. I've been very concerned for Jeremy and George since this thing started. The people involved now are unhinged and stirring the pot. Here's the thing. They keep escalating. And you don't think public figures can be threatened by the stuff that you're doing? Oh, absolutely. Deuce already finally read the law and learned RICO does not apply to how they want to use it. Exactly. Oh yeah, he's stalking. Yeah, these people can't stop. They think people just haven't heard me, haven't heard my side of the story. You keep hearing that. It's like, no. We've heard your side of the story. It's bullshit. It is bullshit. Thank you, AVA. I'm sure the women will start stalking you once they find out you've got the rugged Hawaiian manliness. They're going to want to see your beard glistening with the water, the water of the Hawaiian seas. Yeah, literally about me and Spawn. When did me and Spawn do a thing about him? DJ Radis came on the show. He brought him up. But again, I'm not bringing him up. Spawn only brought him up because Spawn saw some of the stuff he said. Why are you bullying Milltown Badge? Let's talk about it. The baby killer in here, Uncle Funk Karma. Are you talking about the serial killer who's in Lynette's support group, Bubba Wade? Are you talking about him? Well, actually, his son was the serial killer. He was just the one who was mad that they found the evidence. That's the type of people. That's Nunya. Kick Nunya out, mods. Nunya knows. Again, this is a stalker. You've been kicked from the channel. Move on with your life. Well, yeah, his post broke terms of service. And here's what's funny about these guys. They get mad. Like, they're mass reporting this channel. Like, that was their goal last night. I've got the clips. They're mass reporting. Here's the thing. When you make false reports, like all of these social media, they have that built into the algorithm. If you're just going to mass report people with bullshit, guess what? They lower the weight that they put on your reports. So that's why I don't care. Mass report me. All you're doing, I'm not breaking any of the terms of service, and you're just telling them my reports don't matter. That's what happens. Rico barely worked for nailing the mob. Because you do have to show a criminal enterprise. But the mob doesn't talk about their stuff in public forums. That's where these guys are stupid. Like I've got Slug's threats, and he only started threatening me because Milltown went on his show and told him about me. I've literally got the clip. Literally. Sending other people to do your dirty work does not absolve you. It only makes you an accomplice to the crime. You can still be charged with the crime. So people can mention me. Oh, this is what I really want to get into. So they said on their channel that they either have or are getting my DD214. Okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you. That is a crime. That is not public information. There's a reason why people, when they want to prove your military stuff, they say, hey, we need to see your DD214. They are asking for it because they cannot get it. They cannot get it. It is a crime. It's actually a federal crime because it's a federal document. I had to do timesheet for my PCA. Not responding to Bubbles. Oh, okay. Not responding to them. I get that all the time. You're best not to respond to them. First off, when they send people like Nunya, they do give me views. So I'm monetizing the haters. And again, I don't care if they're in here watching. I like they're gonna send their trolls to watch and send comments. I'm gonna make fools of them. But this guy has crossed the line. He is stalking. It's clearly stalking. He has had people threaten me. He's taken this into other avenues. Like when I do stuff on Facebook, for the most part, I keep it on Facebook. I don't want to do shows like this. I don't want to do shows on Facebook drama and stuff. I keep it there. But then you get these other people who have who have also stalked me. They put it on multiple stuff. I had one who was going into my Instagram, screenshotting my Instagram, and then posting it on Facebook. That's harassment. Okay, you're going into other avenues. You're taking it outside of the sphere where we interact. That becomes stalking. But ignoring them, people like Bruce, you guys saw Bruce. I showed Tug, and he put it up on his show. Bruce, I blocked Bruce. What did he do? Started another email and then told me to eat shit. And then he also posted that on Facebook. So thank you, Bruce. We now know that was you. And he then started another email. This guy, he's got multiple accounts, tried to get into my Facebook groups multiple different ways, multiple different times. It's like, when I block you, that is me saying, go away. Like, a lot of people don't understand, like, if you have a crazy ex or something, once you block them and they start a new number to message you and stuff, that's when that's stalking and harassment. Taking it into other venues, yeah, it's like, no, I've already blocked you, dude. Well, they can. I'm not sending anyone at them. I'm telling them, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I've told him that. Leave me alone. But he still is posting our content. Like, that's stealing. That is stealing. That is a crime. He can claim fair use all he wants. But guess what? When we get into a court of law, he's the one that will be on the defense. I'm not showing his channel. I'm not doing it. Do I have the clips? Yes, I do. I will talk about them. But am I showing them? Nope. Yeah, they were literally saying that they were trying to get all of us, me, Megan, Larry Foreman, Tug, that we're all getting a RICO charge. For what? What crime? What crime have we committed? Bubbles is stalking me, and I can prove it. I've told him multiple times to not contact me. I've blocked him on multiple forums. Still tries to. He still tries to. And I'm sure there's going to be other channels who are going to show this or talk about this and say, "Oh, Skipper lost it." Am I passionate? Yeah, but that's not me losing it. And when veterans talk, guess what? And you saw it last night with Brett. Yeah, when veterans get together, sometimes we have some risque conversations. That doesn't mean we're sexually harassing anyone. Good luck with that. That was the other thing. They said I was sexually harassed. Sexual harassment is not criminal, it's civil. And guess what? I can I can if they're going to stalk me, don't get mad when we post up, cartoons of you. Like you are stalking us. They have used my content. They've stolen my content. That's very clear. I can prove it. YouTube can prove it. Um, here's the thing. He would back down in person. Um, he guys like him, like I get a lot of tough guys, a lot of internet tough guys who talk a lot of stuff. They back down in person. Um, yeah, but I don't think I haven't seen where Bruce. I haven't seen where he has tried to act physically tough. Milltown is under the impression that I care enough about him to go visit him. I'd soon rather light the money on fire prior to wasting it to drive to see him. Oh, he definitely has a mental issue. Definitely. You don't make this many videos. You don't make this many videos about Jeremy, about everything going on. You know, he was trying to say that because when John Cook was playing the music and trying to have Willis's streams taken down, I said, okay, well, they're calling a church channel. I'm gonna do a prayer request, which I did do. I did a prayer request for Harley, and he was trying to say that that was illegal and in some way unethical. It's like, how are prayer requests unethical? Right? Yeah, yeah. Cops are next, restraining her. I have a plan for Bubbles. I do have a plan. Yes, the people that call me Vagination are saying that I'm sexually harassing them. Here's the thing: when you harass someone, when you defame something, um, an absolute defense that you can do in court is, well, they did it to me. They did it to me first, or they've been doing it to me. That is a defense. Like you defame me, I can defame you. Yeah, you want to know what the court's going to do? Yep, throw it all out. That's why I don't post their stuff. That's why I tell them, leave me alone. Don't mention me. Stop it. But oh, you're a public figure. Okay, guess what? You can still defame public figures. You still can. Ask ask the National Enquirer. They've had to pay tons of money over the years for defamation of public figures. Oh, I'm going to put up those shirts. They are. I'm uh, Slum or Slug was at least smart enough to realize he effed up. He effed up. Yeah. Oh, Shizzy is awesome. I do like Shizzy. I need to start watching more of Shizzy's stuff. I will say that. And Shizzy, if you guys want to tell Shizzy, I would love to have him on. I would love to have him on. He's funny. Uh, right? Hashtag blindsided. Like you, you got a handwriting witness. That's not really blindsided. Like no one cares. It's gonna go in front of the judge. Now they're doing hashtag royal flush. Uh, Stu Moran has been talking about, oh, Meerkat's got stuff. It's George's sister who doesn't talk to her. Oh, all they got is all this rumor gossip stuff. I'm gonna have to go up and get my last cup of coffee here in a second. I do want to get through this here. Shizzy is the best wit. He does. He's a funny dude. In the Expert. If you guys aren't subscribed to those two, subscribe to them. They're really funny. People, DD214 may have been a mistake in all honesty. Well, then you probably shouldn't be talking about it. You're on there with the leeches, and they've been talking about getting my DD214. That is doxing. That is trying to get my private information. The fact that you're telling people you're trying to get my DD214, that is a crime. That is harassment. You're trying to get my private information. The leeches have posted an address that I do not live at. They have posted pictures of that address that I do not live at. So you are harassing private people. Yeah, they're harassing private people. You don't think that's a crime? Those are not public figures. You dummy. When you dox the wrong people, you've just committed a crime. I have a web text writing expert and can prove 100% that your PC, phone, or tablet typed at this time. Well, yeah. Can we do a blanket party? For those who don't know what a blanket party is, if you watch the movie Full Metal Jacket, when Private Pyle, they put the blanket on him and they hit him with the thing, that's a blanket party. You do that for the recruits who are failing to adapt in boot camp. We did not have one in my platoon. I was never a party to a blanket party. I've heard about people who did. Like yesterday, I was on. Many people spent 8 hours on the computer. Yep. I was on for 4 hours with Spawn and Brett, and it was just a comfortable conversation. I do not like to do that often. DD214 is not a public record. It's between the military and the service member. Exactly. And the fact that they are threatening to get it, that's a threat, because they are threatening to harass me. That's a threat. I was looking for something like a 180 form or some shit. Bottom line is, I don't give enough to care about you or to even care. Then why are you threatening to get this stuff on me? If you don't care about me, why are you on other shows talking that you're going to get this on me? I've told you, stop talking about me. Stop stealing my content. You keep stealing my content. I have a problem with being threatened on a channel and you doing nothing about it. What am I supposed to do? First off, I didn't hear a threat. I did not hear a threat. And what do you want me to do about it? Take it up with the person who you believe threatened you. I don't make content about you. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit. But you sure mention me as I too get sent the clips. Every time you talk about me is when I'm like, oh, this dude, yeah. You don't make content about me? I have the video of you telling Slug I called CPS, and then Slug started threatening me. Slug started harassing me. You are accomplice to that. You are an accomplice, and I've ignored it. Guess what? I'm done ignoring it now. You've crossed the line. I blocked you on Facebook. Now I've blocked because I blocked him from the channel on here on YouTube. So now we're into actionable area, dude. I can express my shock with the fact that I thought you were a better person than this man. That is my only critique. I'm allowed to have it. Now, everything you want me to stop doing, that goes from me as well. It is that simple. I don't aim to engage with people who act in such a manner when my safety is being threatened on your platform. Someone needs to be held accountable. Go hold them accountable. Whoever is threatening you, go hold them accountable. Best of luck to you, bro. Best of luck. But stop bringing it to me. Stop coming to me. Stop mentioning me. Stop stealing from me. Stop having people threaten me. I had to get a replacement DU-214 for my VA home loan. The form is very specific. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just the fact that him and the leeches, guess what? We're talking RICO. That's a crime. They're now all a party to it. Slug harassed me, was doxing me. Guess what? That makes it all RICO. They're now all connected because, again, a group doing the same type of crime to the same victim, that's RICO. RICO's a tall order. I'm not saying I'm going after anyone for RICO. I'm not. I would much rather go after them civilly. Hopefully this is the last comment you have to see from me. Oh, it is. Because I blocked you. Just like how I blocked you on Facebook, I blocked you now on YouTube. But again, and ladies have to deal with this more than men, but men sometimes do as well. When you have an ex that you break up with and you block them, and then they create a new number, or they go and they start stalking and making Facebook comments or Instagram comments, that is harassment. That is absolutely harassment. And I've had to deal with that with many, many Marines. So this is something I've talked to many lawyers multiple times about. I don't watch your content. Didn't he say he had multiple transcripts, then proceeds to use them out of context? Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what he was doing. Exactly. He's to blame. He talks trash and then says he's the victim. Yeah. Oh, and I've got years of proof. Years of proof. I don't think I ever mentioned him on this show. I think March might have been the first time. First time I ever mentioned him on the show. Do you know how many times he had mentioned me on his show? Many times prior to that. Many times. You keep saying stalking is a crime. What about stalking Hale's group due to Michelle and John? No, what they are doing is not stalking. They sent Michelle and John a cease and desist. Michelle and John said that they would not honor the cease and desist, so that alone makes it not stalking. Jeremy was willing to say, you stop, you go your way, I'll go my way. That makes it not stalking. You realize that, right? Is he referring to Tet calling him out the other night? Little baby can't hide it. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. And Tet was just, and he's here, but he was just describing the situation, saying, hey, look, we went after each other, and then we agreed to go our separate ways. But after we went our separate ways, what did he do? He immediately started talking about me on someone else's show, and Tet said, I'm going to have to do something about it. That is not a threat, okay? I've said it in these messages. I'm going to have to do something about it. That's not a physical threat. It's not an actionable threat. It is Brandenburg v. Ohio, 1969. That is not a threat. Because I'll tell you, I know what Tat would do and I know what I would do. Legal action. Legal action. And here's what I said. If your safety was threatened, you'd be calling the cops, not messaging me. Your threats about me are documented. All the multiple venues you've tried to contact me are documented. You are now blocked and advised to never contact me again. Me doing this stream is not carte blanche for him to contact me. I am doing this stream so that you all know. I will be taking action. Like I said, I already had discussions with my attorney about Slug, about Bubbles. I've already talked to my attorney. You don't think when we take action, you don't think I'm going to put the two Lees and Stupid Dave in that? Of course I am. That's the whole point of this, because I know they're not going to stop. I know he's not going to stop. He's never stopped. So I'm that was me right now putting him on notice. He'll do it again. He will do it again. I will be taking other actions. So this is, make sure you guys tell the two Lees. I'm publicly saying it. I don't want them to contact me. I don't want them. If they are going to do stuff on me, it will be harassment. As you can see, they have friends who've already harassed me. If we do want to go down the RICO road, it's harassment. They've threatened to get my DD-214. That's a threat of harassment. It is. Do you see me doing anything about the lease? Oh, someone was trying to say that if I sell rocks, that I'm infringing on their business. No. That's a business competition. If I sell Vag Nation rocks, just because they sell rocks, they sell magic rocks, does not mean I'm infringing on their business. It doesn't at all. That's like saying that Burger King selling burgers is infringing on McDonald's. No, it's not. Slug is still running his mouth. Well, if he mentions me, screenshot it and send it to me. Again, I've just been sitting back waiting. There's an event coming up. That I am waiting on. And like I said, I've already spoke with my attorney. He was the one who said, we're going to wait for this event, and then we're going to act. Yeah, who remembers the pet rock of the 1970s? Exactly. And guess what? That was partially the inspiration of my idea. But that doesn't mean I'm infringing on the pet rock. Like, I'm not selling a pet rock. Oh, he was having, now that dude was having breakdowns online. Like, he was pacing. He couldn't control himself. He was accusing me of swatting him. I don't give a shit about him. Like, he wasn't even on my radar until people were showing me that Dave was making accusations about me on his channel. And then what did Slug do? Slug just was like, okay, no, I'm going to start doing it. Everyone should check out the chicken stream. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I do have to go get coffee. You know what? Let me take a break and I'll get some coffee. You guys refill your coffee. We'll come back. Make sure you guys are all subscribed to TC. He's my co-host. He's an 82nd Airborne vet. Really good dude. I cannot believe these people are that stupid. I'm flabbergasted. I'm sure there's going to be other channels say, "Oh, Skipper lost it." Okay. In their definition, Winchester would be wrong for selling ammunition like Remington and Federal does. Exactly. These are not Mensa members. There's another YouTuber named Roy Bone Crusher that's down his channel. He was for the Hales, now he's for Two Leaves. He was anti-Jeremy before he was for Jeremy. He only went for Jeremy just to get the subs. He only went for Jeremy. Like, I had seen his stuff before, and he was anti-Jeremy. Me and DJ Radis and Max Lab, we've been watching this since, I'm telling you, like May of 2023. His link is up. It's in the chat right here. That's his link right there. Make sure, yeah. He's my partner in crime. But we don't really do crime. If DJ Radis comes on here and threatens people, that does not make me liable. And he did not threaten anyone. I did not hear any threats. My threats are legal action. Are we getting chicken soon? I can reach out to you for advice. I've been watching way before the drama started. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were watching. We were all laughing at Lynette and John. And I just showed you guys, we've been taking screenshots. Like, I've got, I don't want to give up the way, I've got a system. Because, again, people like the leeches, people like Stupid Dave, they're not the first ones to come after me. Like, some people, there's groups who came after me before. Getting on, it's political season. So I'm getting all this political stuff. My mailbox is full. I get mailers, I get calls. I got messages requests. Okay. I will. Okay. Kevin, aka Slug. He just sent me a message. I'm going to read this. This is Kevin. He just sent me it. So this is Slug. Hey, Mike, wanted to reach out to you because I noticed Dave is wanting to speak on my behalf involving your streams. I have not mentioned your content in over a month. Same with Jeremy. I have made an effort to leave you alone with what the hell's topic, and take this as correction involving any of the commenters. I have no intention to cover your actions or your content in any shape or form since I made my video saying I would no longer covering Jeremy Hales. As you can see, I've made sure none of my content then have involved any of you. If you feel I've made reference to you in any of my content, please do let me know, as I know the people in these communities are taking things and twisting them. If you feel comfortable, reach out to me here and I can clear anything up on any of the claims of recent coverage of you or Jeremy on my channel. And I put understood, I appreciate it, and I do. So, and I do know that. So Slug, you're watching. I do know that you said you wouldn't do anything, and I'll tell you, I've not had anyone come back and tell me that you were doing anything. Uh, I do know that Dave put you onto it. If it comes to it, I will probably ask you to submit an affidavit, uh, and I will not hold you accountable then. But Dave needs help, and I understand you're friends with him. He needs to stop streaming and get himself a therapist. But I appreciate Slug. I do appreciate you reaching out. That's how a man does things. And I will say this right now, I can appreciate that from Slug. So don't harass Slug in any way or anything like that. I never have told you guys to anyway. But I mean, him reaching out, that's what a man does. Men end conflict in whatever way that looks like. I teach my kid that men end conflict. You try to do it, reasonably until people take things to an unreasonable place. But what Dave is doing is stalking. He has threatened my privacy. The leeches have done more than that. They have attempted to break my privacy, and they have harassed private people. But I want everyone to know that, I believe I had Slug blocked on the channel. He can still watch when you get blocked. Everyone can still watch, and I've got no problem with that. And I appreciate him reaching out. And I this was not about Slug. I only mentioned him because I know that stupid Dave. He's the instigator and has been instigating, as are the leeches. My advice to Slug would be this: stay away from these people. These are people who will get you in trouble. These are people who they want you to stick your neck out. They will never stick their. You see that with Bubbles. He's got everybody breaking the rules, breaking the law. They're going to be the ones held accountable, not him. So, and Slug still may get a letter from me, not as a threat. Just again, it's like I said, I've already had a discussion with my attorney. I've got no intention of following up with it because he's honoring what he said. But we may have to send the letter just as documentation. So Slug, if you do get a letter from my attorney at some point, don't think it's escalation. It's not. It's just to put everybody on the same page. It would be with you. It'd be the equivalent of a cease and desist, and I'm not looking to escalate anything with you. Well, and that shows how escalation can be a bad thing. The Hatfield and McCoys. That's the problem with Levy County. They are allowing this stuff to happen. Is this Lisa Ann from Leeches? Is it? Because if it is, mods, if she is, I don't know if she is. It's a different avatar than what I saw before. I'll send you the screenshots. Actually, I think I already sent you the screenshots of Stupid Dave. Scott. No, okay. You're from Texas. Okay. It was a different avatar. But yeah, Lisa from Leeches also goes by Lisa Ann. So that's why I was asked. The only Lisa Ann I know is a porn star. I'm sending this to you, Spawn. And that's the thing. Like, and with Slug, I do feel bad for Slug because Dave put him into this without telling him, "Oh, I've been stalking and harassing people for well over a year before he brought him into this." Notice how they do that. They keep that stuff away from people. Which idiot is Stupid Dave? He runs the Millclown's Best podcast. He was on with the Leeches last night, and they were threatening to dox me. They were threatening to get my private DD214, which is against the law. And then they're mad that I allowed someone to threaten him. DJ Radis was not threatening him. I know a porn star. And she's a veteran. I almost had she was gonna come on the show the other night, TC, when I was doing a live stream. She was gonna come on. We were talking about some stuff. Sorry, I'm sending something to Slug right now. And I really do feel bad for Slug. I feel bad for him because of he didn't know what he was walking into. He didn't know that Dave had been doing all this for content, because again, they can't come up with content. Like, seriously, like, edit a video. Can people actually get your DD214? Because I thought the private info, so they cannot get your DD214. What they can get is a statement of service. And all that says is, did this person serve in the military and what kind of discharge do they have? And that's all it states. That is all it states. And if they want to go get that, but that's a totally different document. But instead, see, they listen to their chat, who, there's people in the chat who's like, oh, get his DD214. And they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to get his DD214. Not realizing that's private information. It doesn't matter if I'm a public figure. Doesn't matter. What's his name? Kylo Ren. He was a Marine. I have zero right to his DD214. He's a public figure. I have no rights to it. It's got a lot of private information on there. A lot of, like, awards. If they want to see my awards, those are public information. You can FOIA them. That's where a lot of these stolen valor guys get caught, is because when you start asking them when they're out in public and they're wearing uniforms and they have their awards, what'd you get this one for? Oh, I can't tell you. That's bullshit. That is complete and total bullshit. Awards are always public information. Always. Even when it's an operation that it requires secret or top secret what I'll say, like actions. Guess what? Unit that they were with, the mission that they were attached to, and like big overall mission, that's all still public. Like the specific mission that they did, that might be secret, or the details on it, but the fact that it existed is not secret. People listen to Hollywood too much about secret and top secret stuff. What is a DD-214? That is, it's a document that it tells everything, all the major things about your military service. It tells your awards, tells your name, your home of record, the statement, the categorization of your discharge, which is really the most important thing. In fact, most of the time when places ask for my DD-214, I'll ask them, what do you need that for? And they're like, well, we just need to verify your service. And I'll give you a statement of service. They don't need your DD-214. Department of Defense Form 214. Yeah, that's what it actually stands for. Hey there.
Interesting. I spent about 5 hours researching every bit of footage from last night while we were having a fantastic conversation with Brett, to a point where you triggered me with your freaking finger. God damn it. Yeah, I'm a bit taken back now. I watched Super Dave's video this morning, and there was a very interesting start of that video because it was mostly about me. However, Super Dave admitted something on that video that I'm not going to say on here. And there's one thing I will not do. Well, there's multiple things I won't do. Right. First of all, I will not get involved in other people's beef between creators. And by the sounds of it, because I didn't know what was going on last night and what the other night, what Ratus was saying. So from what he was, I was confused anyway. But the thing is, something was said on Super Dave's video right at the get-go, and I have to draw the line as a human being and someone who knows about mental health and about PTSD and stress and anxieties and stuff like that. I have to draw the line and go, you know what? Yeah, you need to back off the platform for a while, go and deal with your mental health and physical health, and then when you're ready to come back, come back. All right, but that's all I'm going to say to that. Whatever went on, whatever's going on between them two is up to them. But no threat was made. Whatever was going on between them before, obviously, it stopped, before an agreement was made, must have been going like, it was back and forth like me and you do when we go back and forth like last night when we were all taking a piss out of each other.
Yep.
Yeah. We can handle that. But when you take, if you dish out your medicine, but you can't take your own medication or you can't take your own medicine, don't dish out. God damn it. You. All right. I don't know what's happened. I came in on the tail end of Slug. Now, I'm going to say this publicly. Yes, I have info on Bruce. I've got info on Lisa, Tori, Robbie, Slug, Dave, on Mike. Yeah. And do you see me fucking plastering it around? In the last week and a half, someone has tried to dox me, but ended up doxing 2 innocent people. Patty, the woman who was threatened, was doxed. At the end of the day, people, if you want to play fucking patty cake, okay, Stop posting behind anonymous fucking posters and post as yourself. My name is Scott M. Taylor. I was born with that fucking name. Okay, and I'm going to die with that fucking name. If you've got a problem with that, come and fucking see me.
We're the harassers, we're the bullies, we're the ones breaking the law, but yet we're the ones posting it ourselves. They're the ones who, and I can show it, like Paul Hembry. It's a fake account.
Yep,
we showed that.
Oh shit! I forgot all about him.
I was showing screenshots from a year ago of Paul Hembry and others talking about falsely reporting Jeremy's channel.
Yeah, that I look. If you don't like me because I'm the type of person who will fucking put fire under your ass, right? Right, and you don't like the fact that I've outed fucking Bruce for an unprofessional dickhead, yeah. All right. Oh dear me. All right, but when the thing is, I draw the fucking line when I see someone, even if that person doesn't fucking agree with me or doesn't like me. When I see someone on their platform say that they've got psychological, physical, mental issues and it's affecting them, I have to draw the fucking line. It gets me angry because I see a lot of veterans, a lot of people who suffer from that shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, who have instant fucking anxiety attacks or panic attacks and shit like that. This is no more longer a joke. Even though even though I don't agree with a lot of the shit that was said last night and the last couple of days from Super Dave, at the end of the day, his health is more fucking important than people's fucking opinion. He's a human being who deserves the right to be treated like a fucking human being, even if you don't like him or don't agree with him. But at the same time, go on.
Oh no, but he knows I don't want to talk with him. I don't want to interact with him. I blocked him, and then start messaging me in another venue. That's where it crosses the line. These people are, oh, he didn't do anything wrong. No, that is stalking. That is stalking. If you've been blocked, just move on.
Yeah.
But they all need the last word. They all have to spew out their BS. Mm-hmm. And if I talk about them in a general way, that doesn't invite response.
And something else. When I turn around and say, I've got hairy balls, not crystal balls, okay, that is a saying we use in the UK. That means I don't know. I am not the all-knowing oracle, all right? And if I want to discuss my hairy fucking gonads, I will do so. I'm a grown-ass adult.
Yeah. Taz, to please block anyone that's on Jeremy's side and not on their side.
Yeah, but fuck them. Mike, what was going on with Slug? Bless him.
Slug messaged me because Dave brought Slug into this, and he brought Slug in and told Slug, "Oh, here's what he's doing," and that's when Slug started attacking me. And Slug, he said he would, what was it, a month ago? He said, "Hey, I want no more part of this. I realize that I was not given all the information, whatnot." And he's for the most part, he's honored it and not discussed me. He hasn't come after me since then, and I respect that. And today he messaged me directly, and I got another message here, 2 of them from him.
Can you put some headphones in? There's feedback coming from your mic.
No, it's not coming from me, mate.
It's not coming from mine.
Is it coming from mine?
It might be.
Let me turn mine down. How's that? A little bit better?
Yeah, a little bit.
So, and I can move this away a little bit further too. So Slug has honored what he said. I respect that. He reached out to me this morning and said, "Look, what Dave is doing, I am not a part of that," and I can respect that. And if Dave keeps going, I will ask Slug, "Okay, will you give an affidavit?" And even though I have the video of Dave bringing Slug into this.
Mhm.
You know, it's just helpful to have more stuff. But Dave clearly wants my attention. Like, if he has a problem with something that DJ Radis said on this platform, take it up with DJ Radis. But instead, he wants my attention because I blocked him. And it's like, I don't want anything from you, dude. I don't want any back and forth. Go away.
Yeah. I mean, the way I see it, at the end of the day, okay, if you want to jump on coattails, I mean, I'm getting accused of God knows what, and I've come to a point now, and I am more concerned of people's health, mental health.
Yeah.
After what I saw in that at the beginning, the first 5 minutes or the first 10 minutes, I know he spoke about me quite a lot, and then he changed the topic and went on to different topics, and went back to me again. All right, I respect that because we do have this friendly bit back and forth with music, okay, and I accept that because you know you guys have got more experience than I have when it comes to YouTubing. But when it comes, I have to draw the line when it comes to people's mental health. Now, do I believe that he's got some ongoing issues? Yes, because the way he said it. Is he using it to get sympathy and stuff? I don't know, and I'm not going to speculate. But the thing is, what I will say in public is, look, if you are on the brink of having an anxiety attack or a nervous breakdown, then take a break.
So here's what he wrote to me. Now look at first thing that stands out. Look how long that is. Like, that's always the first indicator of a mental issue.
Yeah. Slug, if you're watching, here's a little tip that would help get Jeremy away and stop. If you email Jeremy and explain everything, Jeremy will most likely understand and drop anything he's going to charge you with, Slug. So just email Jeremy and explain everything, Slug, and Jeremy will most likely drop the charges.
Yeah, Mike, that echoes bad, mate. Just so you know.
Let me turn my mic down.
Well,
I mean the thing is that was 6 hours ago, so that was last night. Look, I'm going to say this, and I don't care if people call me a hypocrite or anything else. This is a direct message to Dave. Dave, take a break, mate. Seriously, please take care of your physical health, and your mental health is always first, irregardless of you agree or not agree. Right, and that goes for everyone else as well. Sorry.
He too gets sent clips, but at no point am I saying I'm going to get into his personal information. At no point have I messaged him at any point. It's all him onto me. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm at least smart enough and been around enough to know that, yeah, if someone's defaming you, don't start defaming them, because then you don't have a case. If someone's harassing you, don't start harassing them back. Again, because you don't have a case. I forget what the legal term is, but it's like the back and forth. The court will just toss it all out. So there's a reason why I've never gone into his channel. I've never shown anything from his channel. I've never DM'd him. Like, if I do anything, it'll be like what I did this morning. I post the screenshots and then make a public comment and say, look, I want nothing to do with this guy. He needs to stop and leave me alone.
Yeah.
And I'll even say to this, because Slug is a stand-up guy, people should subscribe to him. I do know, even though he made, false claims of pedophilia against me, when I was looking into his stuff, he is against pedophiles, and I can support that.
Yeah, same here.
And for that, yeah, people should subscribe to him.
Definitely.
I mean, Sam, Mitch, you are absolutely correct. Two wrongs don't make a right. But right now, there's this whole situation. And to be honest with you, if you go all the way back until fucking Dickhead turned up, and Bubbles turned up, everything before that, it was just a typical fucking he said, she said, people not agreeing, people, and it was just a back and forth about, that's bullshit, this. And as soon as he turned up, documents were being fucking publicized, there was shit coming out of people's orifices that didn't make as much sense as a fart in a spacesuit. And then when he got fucking challenged and outed for a liar and unprofessional, look what's happened. It's becoming worse and worse and worse and worse. The thing is, what do you need to do to prove to people that one group of people are lying, the other group of people are proven categorically that the other group are lying? Now, we can sit here until we're blue in the face, and we can sit here until fucking hell freezes over and we start ice skating like Torval and Dean. But at the end of the fucking day, going on the platform day in, day out and spewing shit at people and then expecting people to fucking believe what you're saying, I'm sorry, bullshit. I don't give a flying fuck about what Lisa or Tori said. The fact of the matter is, are not doing themselves any favors. And if Rattus has got a problem with Dave, and they had a problem previously, and then fucking one person or the other person, both of them suddenly fuck up and go at each other again. What Rattus said, I listened to it 3 times. There was no threat. It was basically Dave went back on the agreement they made, and Rattus went, right, we're back on.
Yeah.
So,
Hey guys, I would like to ask everyone out there if anyone would have a good headset microphone that they don't use. If you do, please contact Mike and he will get in touch with me to get it to me. If anyone does, please contact Mike for me. I'd appreciate it.
oh wow, Mike. In the heart, mate. In the fucking heart.
It's this goes to show you how loose and fast, and like they had an attorney on their stream who should know you cannot, and should have corrected them and said, no, you can't get someone's DD214. And if you do get it, it likely you got it by nefarious means.
Yeah.
But just threatening to get it is a crime.
Have you still got mine, by the way, Mike?
No, I deleted it.
God damn it.
And here's the thing. I see this with the stolen valor groups. And this is why I understand there's a lot of veterans out there who get into the stolen valor stuff. It's a very slippery slope of, yeah, they're doing something wrong, but you don't want, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You don't want to start harassing these people. A lot of them have mental illness who do the stolen valor stuff. But if you start harassing them back, you're just as bad as them. I don't get into that.
Hey, Frank, thank you.
Yeah, I don't get into that stuff. And it's just not a healthy road to go down.
No.
I might laugh at a picture online or something, but I don't take it any further than that. But I've seen people like obsess over what people were, what awards they were wearing and stuff like that. And I've seen people get in trouble for getting people's DD214s or demanding people give up their DD214s. So that's
the thing. There's something else in regards to paperwork, documentation, like the DD214s, is that there are people out there who impersonate these guys, and I've heard multiple stories of people, getting a printout of a DD14, going into a place, and then getting an ID in that name, and then suddenly you got 2 of the same people in different parts of the country, and it's happened here in the UK, and it's happened in other countries. Now, a DD14 is, as far as I'm aware, is a defense, a document that belongs to the Department of Defense, and it's issued by them.
Yeah, it's a federal document.
Yeah. So if you want to go and get one of them in a non-legal way, then all you're doing is opening that fucking box that you don't want to open. So good luck on that one.
The only way you can legally get someone else's DD214, and I'm not talking like a caregiver situation or a power of attorney, is if they've passed. you need to give their social security number and their death certificate, and then you can get someone else's DD-214. So, like, if you have a grandfather that's passed, you can get their DD-214, but only after they've passed. You're not going to get it while they are still alive. And, you know, people will say, oh, you're a hypocrite because you did that stuff on Waltz. Waltz is a public figure, first off, so it's harder, but I never asked for his DD-214. Everything I've claimed about Waltz was all from his own public comments, not even from his statement of service or anything like that. I could tell as a veteran of his public comments, which he's a public figure making public comments. You know, I can criticize them. Yeah, that was exaggerate. I classified it as stolen valor, but it's definitely exaggeration of service, and you actually get that a lot. But most veterans are not running for vice president.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm reading some of these people's things.
Yeah, same here. Like, while you're reading that, something else I want to say. Listen, how can I put this? And by the way, I've lost a subscriber. Yay! I'm going back down again. Yeah.
Here's the other thing.
Uh-oh.
I was threatened. Okay, well, if you're threatened, why are you talking to me? Why are you coming into my comments? Call the cops. If you were threatened, call the cops. Don't whine about it online. Call the cops. But see, they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to say, I'm a victim, and not do victim shit.
Yeah. But one thing I do have to draw a line is when it comes to people's mental health, because I was trained to a certain level. You know, I draw the line, but I don't draw the line at a point where if you're going to use and abuse an excuse, which I'm not saying he is or anyone is, but the minute I get an inkling that you are abusing that terminology, that medical terminology to gain the upper hand, you are just scum. Now, when it comes to the two fleas, I'm not gonna change my opinion. They are liars, and they've been caught out on lies. And now what they're doing, they're getting so pissed off now because one, we're not reacting. Two, we proved them wrong. Three, okay, they haven't put any evidence. And I'm still going to say this: if you are receiving funds from people in regards to the Christmas thing you're doing for the child and the panels and everything else, I would like to see proof. Other than that, I'm not going to believe a word you're saying. Simple as. Because now it's coming down to factual stuff now. Now we're going to talk facts. Okay, Bruce has already found out about the facts, and he's slipped up quite a few times. So as far as I'm concerned now, if I see someone who's got mental health issues or anything like that, I am going to back away, because at the end of the day, they need to take a break. They need to go and deal with that situation, all right? And I don't think it's fair on either side or anybody to then have a dig. But these messages here correspond of what he said in his stream last night. Because don't forget, Mike, myself, and Brett were on a stream for 4 hours last night. So all this was going down while we were having our conversation, while we were interacting with each other, or Mike was interrogating me via a soundboard. You know, but and to accuse me of certain things as well. If I wanted to lower myself to the point that people have accused me of, every bit of information I've got would be on the internet right now. But it's not happened, has it? But the thing is, someone who thought they were clever and they thought they caught me basically doxed two innocent people. And they're behind an anonymous poster. So you judge. If you think I'm that fucking bad, go to my account and unsubscribe. Because to be honest with you, I don't give a flying fuck.
Here's another. They're telling people to report my stream, report my channel. That's what they're telling people to do. That's harassment. It is. It's tortious interference. Do I tell people to report them? Nope. Nope. I always tell them, screenshot it. Screenshot, screen record. If they're crossing the line about me, do that. I don't care. Don't report them. I'm not going to interfere with their stuff. I'll mock them, and then if they cross the line, I'll take action. And that's all I'm doing right now is gathering with Dave. I've got a year's worth of stuff with him. Over a year's worth of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You see, this is what I find funny about the whole situation, right? Now, Dave said something in his stream that concerns me about IP addresses and stuff like that. So that tells me, But the thing is, I'm gonna go by what he said. Okay, I'm not gonna have a dig at him because obviously with the stresses and that. But when you sit on your stream and you talk about getting people's IP addresses and stuff like that, dude, you've lost every single ounce of credibility from me. As far as I'm concerned, dude, that comment that you put there, that you made there on your stream last night about IP addresses and about old people and everything else. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to repeat anything. People can go to your stream, look at your. At the end of the day, this is the problem. People flap their gums without checking. Here's an idea, people. If you hear some shit, go to the stream, watch it. Simple as that. Go and watch it. Last night's stream with me, Brett, with Mike, Brett, and myself. Go and watch it. Watch the conversations. Look at the comments that are inside the stream. You'll find that stream was bliss. It was absolutely fucking bliss. And
a cartoon image.
Wait, what?
A cartoon image of blurred out nudity is not sexual harassment. Like, there is no criminal sexual harassment, and there's only civil if there's like a working relationship. If I go into a store and I ask a girl out, that's not sexual harassment. If I wear a sexist shirt, it's not sexual harassment. Coming on here and us showing a cartoon, it's not sexual harassment. Like, I know they keep talking RICO. You need to show underlying crimes.
What if I walk in here with a kilt on?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, what if I put a camera on the floor and all you see is my beautiful legs, my knees, and a kilt? What then? Is Mike being sexually harassed?
Nope.
Because the thing is, there's a magic word, ladies and gentlemen: kilt. But then again, Mike would actually look at my legs, and that would actually make me feel very fucking uncomfortable. And I'd probably have to put trousers on again. But anyway,
the Thulys, we have screenshots, we have screen recordings of them saying that they're going to get my DD-214. They're going to get all the stuff about my nonprofit. They've told people to report my nonprofit. They've told people to report my channel. Okay.
Actual fact,
that to them.
Actual fact, I'm not going to say it now, but I'll say it off screen. But actual fact, you have been doxxed.
Oh, I know I have. Well, they attempted. They posted someone who was not me. They posted their address, and that's illegal. They screwed up. They thought they had my stuff without verifying. So anything they do now is just going to be more and more of them digging their hole. What I've said is they're nasty, ugly women. The one looks like an ogre and is probably a retired female professional wrestler. That's my opinion. My personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
and I do know, or they sell crystals, and I believe they're trying to sell magic rocks to what do I say, to fool people, and for Lynette to be a ordained minister, uh, yeah, that's that goes against everything she stands for that, which shows you she doesn't really stand for that.
Everyone keeps saying Jeremy's a bad guy. He's not. Just recently, within the last week, he was sold a storage unit that wasn't supposed to be sold. And the storage unit company contacted Jeremy to get the storage unit back. Jeremy rightfully gave the storage unit back.
Here's what I'll say.
Like he was supposed to do.
Jeremy's dedicated to putting more good into the world than any hate. There we go.
Jeremy spent last Christmas. Jeremy spent over $10,000 on toys for kids to give away for free at no charge.
Star, the magic rocks are their crystals and their rocks that they sell that are going to help you. This one helps you get love. This one helps you with money. This one's going to bring safety and security. You need more obsidian because it's going to protect you, and the amethyst is going to keep away all of the bad emotions of your aura.
On the one also saying that Harley was not allowed at Christmas in the Creek. Harley was allowed at Christmas in the Creek, but Lynette or John could not bring Harley to Christmas in the Creek. Somebody else had to.
Yeah, right. The harassing Lloyd. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now they keep talking about defamation. Whenever they that was where they really screwed up. They didn't when they were first coming after me. I was like, oh, they're screwing up, and they immediately thought I was defaming them and stupid Dave. Lloyd's a private person. You're defaming Lloyd. I don't think Lloyd will take action, but it just shows that's the type of stuff that they do. I think Lloyd will take action if they keep doing this, and if this keeps getting bigger and bigger. And that's what they're doing. They keep escalating it.
Yeah.
You have to Uncle Frank, you need quartz in your house because that clears the energy, and then you put salt and sage, and it makes all of the energy in your home, it makes it all better.
Do you know what? I can't believe what just fucking happened with all this.
So true, Sharon. Jeremy was planning on setting up to have dental service for all the residents in Otter Creek.
I've got some really good news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, with all this bullshittery going on. Oh, fucking hell, stop doing that, my fucking head. A few years back, actual fact, it was about 5 or 6 years back, this young lad he got discharged from the army because he couldn't. There was lots of things. I'm not going to go into it that much, but he basically got discharged from the army, and he went through a little bit of shit for about half a year. And I just turned around to him and said, "Why don't you join the police force?" And he was like, "Oh, all right." And he worked in a supermarket for a couple of months, and then he decided to go and join the police force, but to go via the police university. He contacted me about 20 minutes ago. He said, "Yeah, just want to let you know I am now officially a police officer, and can I come up with coffee with you?" So I've just received a message. I'm absolutely fucking proud of that kid.
Nice.
Absolutely proud of him. Unfucking believable. Wow. I'm a bit emotional now.
You can watch Ray or not watch Ray. I doesn't matter to me. I just know that he's never really been for Jeremy. He's been against him. He went for Jeremy when things were starting to blow up, and I believe it was all for subs and views.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's Ray. Radio.
Ray Bone Crusher. He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't like him. I get a vibe off that guy. I'm sorry, but I get a vibe off that guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say how I feel about him because it just
I mean,
upsets
watch him,
me.
don't watch him. I told you my opinion about him.
Yeah, I don't watch him and will never.
Well, I think I'm going to end this. You guys plugging in anything?
Stop the bullshittery. If you've got anything to say, show the proof. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Because this whole fucking thing is getting out of hand. It's getting to a point now where people are getting way too much emotionally involved. All right, threatening people, all that. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. At the end of the day, okay, honesty, truthfulness, and fucking facts need to be fucking brought forward. Yeah, I don't dislike anybody, but there's one thing I will not fucking tolerate. If you have psychological or physical health issues, then you need to take a step back and go and look after yourself and take that break to decompress and recuperate. Otherwise, you're going to make yourself fucking ill. And at the end of the day, is it worth it?
Yep. Squirrel, you got anything?
Not guys, the haters and everyone. We know who you are, and think about what you're saying before you post. Actually, think before you post. Stop just posting this random bull that's lies, and think before you actually post something.
All right, folks. Well, there you have it. That was I had a bunch of people sending me the clips from last night, and I do appreciate all of those people who sent me that stuff. I still cannot believe that dummy messaged me. But again, I'll reiterate to him, I don't care what you have to say. Do not message me. Stop stealing my content. Stop threatening me. And yes, threatening to dox me is threatening me.
Yes.
It is. And that goes to the two leeches as well. I don't want any of your crap. Like, do not message me. Don't be sending me stuff. Just like how your stupid lawyer was.
Oh, by the way, talk about lawyers. Apparently, I peed myself last night, and I tell you one thing. I think you should try it once because it gives that cushion. You got that extra cushion, and it feels fucking. It's like sitting on a waterbed. Well, it depends if you had curry or something like. But
And another thing, Slug. If I was you, not trying to force you to do anything, but Slug, if you email Jeremy and explain everything in detail, how you got on the story and everything, Jeremy will probably not do anything towards you, Slug, if you just explain to what happened and all that. Jeremy will understand.
Oh, what is this we watch?
Everybody go to Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. That is his channel right there. He's got the chicken stream up. So as we end this, go give TC some love with the chicken stream. I know he will appreciate the views. Good dude up there, and We all gotta love the chickens.
Mercedes Benz, what a name! Of course, I'm going to have a great day. Thank you. Even I don't know who you are, and yeah,
So everyone go to, as we end this, go flood his channel and say it's a raid. It's a veteran nation raid.
yeah, just keep
You
going
should
and
be
go.
able to transfer everyone over, Tim, Mike.
I don't know if I have that ability with this.
If you, I think, like if you do the add channels thing and put his channel link, it should
Oh.
send everyone over there.
If I were using YouTube Studio, I think I can do that, but I'm using Restream. So, but everyone go to Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. I'm sure you type in MBRR or Minnesota Black Robe, it'll come right up. But go check out TC's stream, show him some love. I'll be going over there. So I'm going to go in there and make fun of him. Tell him bad jokes. He loves the bad jokes. Yeah, so it's a veteran nation raid. We're going to raid his channel. Beyond that, everyone, thank you. I hope you have a great day today. And as usual, there's the link right here. So click on that link. It'll take you over to his stuff. But as usual, thank you for being worth serving.
Sir, yes, sir.
Have a good one, guys.